I do want to just go over our final project, which is our infographic project. Like I said, just because I really want you folks to keep this in the back of your mind for just to start brewing on ideas. So we are doing an infographic for our final assignment. I'll go over that last note in a minute, what I was just going to say there. So you are to prepare your artwork for an infographic that visually dictates a social issue of your choice. Your topic and choice must be researched, approached, and presented obviously in a professional manner. So our outline is researching your subject, create an infographic using at least 10 talking points, and it must be illustrated in a simplistic way using your own Illustrator vectors. No Procreate is allowed on this sucker, Illustrator vector only. So your requirements are a proposal to begin describing the social issue of your choice and why you chose it. Include inspirational imagery that helps to convey your idea. If you maybe it's something you've seen in the past and you don't think it was created properly, anything like that. So that's where that comes in. Then we think of 10 talking points, maximum of 15. We don't want more than that. But again, at least 10 that will depict your topic. So also noting a maximum of 10 words each point. So 10 talking points. So those are 10 main elements or main subjects or main talking points. I'll just say that again, that you are using to speak on your social issue. And then those shouldn't be, for instance, a paragraph of text. They should just have a maximum of 10 words. So it should be a short and sweet sentence. The shorter, the better. Your imagery should speak on behalf of those ideas. So you must include the source where you got your information. So if you used a few websites to gather that information, always include that. I'm not specific on how you include that. However you folks want to do that is totally up to you. You must illustrate your ideas. So like I said, Illustrator only, and create a full page graphic on artboard that's at least 7 inches by 11 inches, not to exceed 11 by 17. And obviously no smaller than 7 inches by 11. So it could be 8.5 by 11. There's really no size limit. Just work with whatever works best for you and your topic. Your illustrations must be your own, and they should obviously have a cohesive look and feel. I've seen, sadly, some people just gather a bunch of online graphics and try to throw them in together and make them their own. Again, this is your own, and they should look like they belong with each other. The illustration should be understood without the copy, hence the 10 words maximum each. Your graphic should speak for themselves with the assistance of that copy. So the copy is there to assist the graphic. And then, of course, always final professional presentation. So we're going to start by researching our idea and highlight the main points that are the most relevant and can be described / depict your idea the most effectively. So suggestion, highlight as many as possible so you can decide what is most effective later. So you may end up with 20 talking points to start, and then you're going to scale back. What's the most important? What's relevant? Oh, these two kind of speak and say the same thing, and that's where you can scale it back. So it's kind of like a sketch. We're just going to find more, oh, goodness me. We're going to find more information to start and then scale back to simplify. That's what an infographic is. Then we're going to group our information and we'll shorten that lengthy text. Then we finalize and write those final 10 talking points. Again, maximum 10 words each. And a reminder, graphics should speak for themselves. Then we start to sketch our actual ideas and layout. That's obviously probably overlap with while you're thinking or writing your thoughts and ideas out. Finalize and illustrate. Then we take our 10 illustrations, depends. There are different types of infographics. There's infographics that, have 10 specific points that speak about each, or 10 simple graphics that speak on those 10 points, or perhaps your whole graphic becomes one big infographic. So it's up to you how you want to approach it. But then essentially you start to build it out. And then you build a professional presentation that's properly designed with your own look and feel, clean presentation. Your proposal should be in there describing that social issue, should have your final talking points, your sketches, any mood board, inspirational imagery, etc., all in that final presentation with your final artwork. And then I do want to see your final Illustrator file as well. Then we submit that final Illustrator file along with our PDF. These dates are probably a bit off, but we are we are week 10. So we are, this is off. I'm going to adjust this. Sorry. So are we week 10? We are week 10. So these are definitely something that we do want to start thinking about and talking about now. But yes, I will adjust those dates because those are incorrect. What I did want to talk about in regards to the infographic is that when I originally started this project, which was last year was the first time I did this project because it was online. We used to do a different final project for this class. In your portfolio class, and what I've heard from feedback from students and from people in the industry is that these infographics are very good in the portfolio. It's a valuable use of information. It's a valuable use of element in the portfolio. So keeping that in mind, try not to just, or do not let this one just slide as your final whatever project, because this one is a good one. I heard that feedback from the person that was teaching the portfolio class. And then again, just people I know in the industry, infographics are all over the place. So having the ability to do that and having the ability to research and build them on your own is key. So keep that in mind when you're doing it. Okay. Are there any questions in regards to this? We can dive a little bit deeper into it next week, but I wanted to go over it this week. And I just want you guys to start thinking about what you feel is important to you. It could be anything. It does not have to be a Canadian related thing. It could be any topic whatsoever. But saying that, I selfishly want it to be something that means something to you. It lets me get to know you folks even more. And it should be something that maybe you stand for, something you feel passionate about. Okay. Amy, what's your question?
For the information, because you said to keep like the text simple, so it's not too much writing. Would it be wise to avoid like bullets or lists if you have something that's like categorical? Like if you want to list like multiple things, is that hard to work with?
Like your 10 talking points would say be bullet.
No, I'm saying let's say like you're talking about one specific information thing for the infographic, and you're listing like, let's say it's an issue, it's like types of different things. Like, is it hard? Is it too much writing, like to have it bulleted like that?
I think bullets is good because it does keep things a little less daunting to read than like a paragraph. But saying that the bullet should still be kind of short and sweet.
Yeah. Okay.
Cool. Yeah. Colleen.
Yeah. So you were saying something about the infographic would be the major contributor to your portfolio.
It's been said that it is a really, really strong a strong piece to have in the portfolio. Yes.
Okay. All right. So it's so okay. I got nothing.
Okay. All right. Any other questions?